Hey everyone, it's Alex Martinez, and today I'm going to talk about my first real estate deal. So let me take you back to when I was 19 years old. So I wasn't in real estate at 19 years old. I didn't know anything about real estate. What I was doing was I was actually making sandwiches. And I was making sandwiches for 10 bucks an hour while going to school full time. So I was working about 25 hours a week, going to school full time. So I'd go to class, and then I'd go make sandwiches all day, and I'd come home every night soaked in vinegar and oil, and I just knew that there was something better for me than just going out there making sandwiches, going to sit in class and just doing that day in, day out to then, go get a job and retire at 65? So I knew there was something better for me. And that's when I started reading books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad and Think and Grow Rich, and I found real estate investing. And I went all in real estate investing actually when I turned 20 years old, and within 45 days, I actually did my first real estate deal, a deal called a wholesale deal. And so, my life kind of changed right then at that moment, because up until then, I didn't think that I could complete a real estate deal at age 20. No one I knew had done that before. So when I went all in, I just had that belief, that mindset, I was gonna make this happen no matter what, and I did make that happen. So let me tell you kind of what about a wholesale is, what a wholesale deal is in real estate, and how you can do that too. So this first deal I ever did, this real estate deal, it was a residential house. So it was a house that needed fixing. It was in a distressed situation and condition, meaning the seller of the property was facing foreclosure, and I was able to put in an offer on this property at a particular price. And that particular price, that was $328,000. All right, so I put in an offer on this property at $328,000. Now, to get a property under contract at a particular price like this one, that doesn't cost any funds, doesn't cost any money to do that. Until about 3 days after, a deposit is required after 3 days. But still, this time I can get this property under contract at $328,000, and that's what I did. Now, what I did next was actually find a buyer for this property, someone who wanted to actually buy this distressed property, fix it up, and resell it. And so what happened was I actually did something called a wholesale, and to where you actually assign the contract. It means you sell the equitable interest in the contract to somebody else, another fix and flipper, someone else who wants to fix it and flip it. All right, so keep this in mind, right? 20 years old, making sandwiches 10 bucks an hour. I get a contract, I get a property under contract for $328,000. I find a buyer of this property who wants to buy it for $350,000, okay? Keep in mind, I haven't put $1 into this property. Now what I do is I assign the contract to this buyer for $350,000. Now there's a difference between 328 and 350, right? And that difference, yep, you guessed it, it's $22K. And that $22K is the profit made from that deal, the wholesale deal, the finder's fee, the wholesale fee, whatever you want to call it, for getting this property under contract and delivering it to this fix and flipper on a platinum platter, right? We found them a deal that they can now renovate and resell at a higher price. That's why this person would pay a wholesaler, someone like me, $22,000, because they're still going to make a flip profit of $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 on this. But I learned at age 20, within 45 days of going all in real estate investing, how to do this type of deal, wholesale deal, where you can literally assign the contract. And for this particular deal, I want to let you know that I did about 8 hours of work on this particular one in 1 week. To get this deal, to find it, and to assign it and sell it, it was about 8 hours of work. All right, and what was that profit on the deal? It was $22,000. Not a bad profit to generate for a 20-year-old. And then next point, guys, was I was making 10 bucks an hour, right? And this was so impactful in my life, because from the 8 hours I put in, and I made $22,000 out of it, I learned that I was making about $2,750 per hour from wholesaling real estate, from now doing deals in real estate. And you know what I did the next day? I quit making sandwiches. I quit coming home every night with soggy clothes from oil and vinegar. And I started investing full-time in real estate. And I went on to wholesale many, many more deals and fix and flip many, many more deals. All the way to my team and I generating over $1.2 million of profit that first year I went in at 20 years old. And so I just wanted to share this story that, that first deal opened my eyes. And if you haven't done your first deal yet, don't give up. Keep working towards it. Because once you do that first deal, you understand that this isn't some, crazy thing that only the elite can accomplish, or only someone who has a degree can accomplish. You don't need a degree to do this. You don't need to study this for years and years. I did this within 45 days, okay? Within 45 days of jumping into real estate. That's like a month and a half, all right? So I've seen people that want to get in real estate and they take 6 months to a year to do their first deal, all right? And now I've had people that work with me, they come in and we work together, I see their systems, what they're doing, and they've been able to flip a house in 21 days, wholesale deal in 21 days, when they've been trying to do it for a year and a half on their own without getting any results. So I just want to let you know that you can do this. That's why I wanted to share this story. Let you know, first deal is about $22,000 of profit. And, just keep in mind, if you make $5,000 on that first deal, or $2,000 or $10,000, don't be discouraged. The average wholesale fee is really about $10,000. So if you're making around that number, you're good. And like I said, don't be discouraged if you make $5,000 on that first deal. It's okay, you're still learning. Work your way up. You're gonna get better at negotiating. You're gonna be better at finding deals like this. And it's just going to be a process. You have to fall in love with that process, understand that process, and that end result of getting cash in your account, making these funds and doing a lot of deals, that will come, okay? And one more thing about wholesaling real estate. Like I said, this deal, guess how much money I spent to acquire this deal? I didn't spend $1. $0. I didn't really have any money at all. I had student debt when I started doing this. So you can do this with no money at all. It's pretty unreal that you can do this. It doesn't cost any money to get a property under contract and to wholesale a deal. All right. So I hope this maybe encouraged you, maybe inspired you, just to let you know about this particular first deal. Now I've done many, many more deals, some higher than $22,000 profit, some below $22,000 of profit. But what's going to pay off is consistency in this game. So if you haven't got that first deal yet, keep trying, you will make it happen. That first one's the hardest. Once you get that, keep going. It's all about going from 0 to 1, then from 1 to 2, and then from 2 to 5. So you got this, keep working at it. Happy you guys were able to hear about my first deal, and lots more to come. So if you like hearing stories like this, it's gonna be a lot more stories, a lot more how-to videos, a lot more guides and lessons. So if you enjoy this, please subscribe down below. And anything else you wanna see, leave a comment below. We'll talk about it, we'll chat about it. If you wanna see a particular video made, please let me know. Give this a like if you like it. Later, guys.